I just assumed antimatter molested would sound too much. I was trying to make a pun or something.
What do the Catholics want? Counselor.
They have what they want.
For now. What they want is Jordy.
We're approaching survey strike from Picard. Lost.
Okie dokie. Artichoke.
Sorry.
He's like, it wasn't very
Pretty sure.
good.
It's not that much time. There's no great challenge with smuggling philosophy. Won't get that over with. Anyone can try it. Mechanics, pilots, stars. Certainly academy takes more. Open the mind to the past, past history, philosophy. All this means.
Captain Picard.
Mm-hmm.
How is he not considered better than Captain Kirk?
It's all perception.
Right?
Nothing
For these moments when he's standing there looking like sexy as fuck, telling you that opening your mind, art and philosophy, history, and the past is essential to being a great captain and leader. You can't do it with just military school and training alone. And they're like, no, but Captain Kirk does somersaults.
He has hair. That's literally it. He also has a girdle.
Like, he aggressively grabs women. You know, like, okay.
Despite assurances that this medical procedure poses little risk.
If you open the door for
I hope you won't
the
delay your exams. Why so much time? Why do I get the distinct impression that you're acting like some kind of escort?
mother's orders.
Dr. Pulaski asked you to make sure that you actually went inside.
I love that they never explain what happened to Pulaski. Just gone, and there's Beverly again. And where did Beverly go in the first place? Why did she leave?
Have you looked it up? I did. It's controversial. There's a big, huge thing
Oh,
that happened with Gates McFadden.
Oh.
She almost completely left the show and then ended up coming back. Mm-hmm. So we almost lost Gates McFadden on the show.
That would have been terrible. Especially once her and Picard started getting.
And it's like, I think it's like she almost left the show and then like got pregnant. It was like a whole thing involved with thing. Yeah. I had to look it up and then I saved the links. I'll send it to you. Now his silly face is looking condescending. Like being outsmarted by a doughy teddy bear. Very dough boy is owning you. And he was like, woohoo! I got you, bitch. That would be very disrespectful.
Have data program a virus delete the information and scramble their own fucking main computer. They are idiots.
He could need medical attention.
What are y'all up to? I need to switch. Let's see.
Allowing them access to our
Hey, NYC Brooklyn. Ooh.
Don't worry about it.
I love their medical gowns. Everything's red, so you can't tell when they've been bled on.
Activate sterile feed.
You've got red on you. Yeah, I think
Secondary cardiac procedure with midline entry and incision of the early model unit. I
that's not good.
anticipate no complications. The patient has had positive primary results and exhibits extraordinary
So-
physical condition.
Extraordinary physical condition.
You want to hear something terrible
Hmm.
about how surviving R. Kelly has messed me up?
Hmm.
There's limited
I now am realizing how important watching those things are,
just
because now I'm listening to other things and I'll be like, oh dang, I don't know if I can enjoy that anymore. Like, you know that song Bad Guy by Billie Eilish?
What?
Like, you know that song Bad Guy by Billie Eilish?
Probably if I heard it.
I know you have. We've listened to it many times
Yeah.
together.
I don't know if I name who that is.
Okay. Well, Billie Eilish just turned 18 and she has the song Bad Guy out. You listen to music, I don't know. No, she doesn't. But the thing is, if you just listen to the song Bad Guy as a female, you'd be like, great song. But then you can watch Surviving R. Kelly, and then you go back and listen to Bad Guy, you'd be like, this is a song about a younger woman, a younger girl, I'm not going to use the word woman, convincing an older man to have a relationship with her. And based on the context of the song, probably while she's underage. And you're like, it's really reminiscent of Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, which Aaliyah made while she was with R. Kelly. And I was like, I don't think I can listen and enjoy the song anymore. It really ruined it for me. I was just like, well, there goes that song. Like, off of the playlist. I was like, you know, that's really why you have to watch those shows. Like, people would be like, oh, I don't want to watch it, it's too hard. And I'm like, you know why you have to watch it? Because it really does open your mind up. It really does, like, open you up so that you hear and see things a little bit differently. Because, like, I listened to that song a couple days ago and listened to it again, and I was like, literally almost the same exact type of lyrics. Where she is supposed to be in the song convincing the man, like, I know you feel bad and you feel wrong for having this relationship with a girl who is underage, but it's okay because I'm pressuring you into it. I'm seducing you. So I'm the bad guy here, not you. You're an innocent victim of me.
Speaking of time, this may be your time. I shall personally miss you.
Yeah. Yeah. Completely rethought the lyrics. Ruined the song. Go listen to Bad Guy again, guys. Try to enjoy it. Thinking about Aaliyah. Sorry I ruined a song for you. It's ruined for me too. I really enjoyed that song.
Too bad.
It had a lot of, like, you know, DDLG vibes. Not anymore. Like make the song when you're 20, not 17. That's the problem, you know? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad when you're like a 17-year-old wrote that. Problematic lyrics.
And see, here's me being me. Playing. Right, make it just look like static to these assholes, but on his visor, it shows up clear as day. But I like to science.
Lyrics
It's not-
creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. This is on both my knees for you. Don't say thank you or please. I do what I want when I'm wanting to. My soul so cynical. And you're like, that's like, might seduce your dad type, I'm the bad guy, is an okay lyric from a grown woman.
Make us strong.
Wait, what?
Might seduce your dad type, I'm the bad guy, is an okay lyric from a grown woman.
Not try to trick us.
It's I'm the bad guy. Duh. And that's the funny thing too. Like, of course I'm the bad guy in this. Talk to you later, sweetie.
Failing. And capillary integrity too unpredictable to attempt a reset. No, I'm willing to make the attempt. I'm not
Ooh,
qualified.
this tea is so hot. Feels good.
I know some of the things.
Oh yeah, when they had to call Pulaski off the ship all of a sudden.
If anyone can improvise, do it. Ongoing scanning indicates progressive weapons potential.
Yeah.
The timing will be crucial. Jordy must correct.
So I was just thinking that through, and I was like, it really made me think through how these songs like really
Exactly. It says that you equate intelligence with strength. They won't pass up the chance to use that knowledge. You do it.
are
Bridge to Commander Riker.
affect a lot of people.
Go ahead, Bridge.
Or like not the songs, but the shows affect a lot of people. And it's better to watch them than to not. Always.
We are strong. You're armed to the teeth. You have proton torpedo. Strong. We are strong. We got power.
That's what I think.
Positive indication of armed proton torpedoes, Commander. Starbase requested to proceed to base in warp 9.
We've got to go. Yes, the captain needs our help.
We can't leave Jordy behind.
Welcome, y'all.
I want the packlet of that screen, and I want them now. What's expected?
Oh, big Riker. Big Riker energy. You know what I want to watch every time I watch this? I want to watch Beyond Belief. Oh, so hard.
Well, you can always pepper in an episode here and there. I won't object ever to be on board.
Right? Like, we have watched
Respect.
a lot of stuff.
Power. We don't have time for this.
We don't have time for this.
Here's power. Riker to Ensign Gomez.
Ready, Commander Riker?
Fair fire and sequence. Start fire and countdown.
You know what we might have time for?
I can't believe it. My
Is it
friend
fact or
Riker's
fiction?
trying to kill us. Kill me.
Did we make it up?
Yeah, violent.
The writers got you this time.
That's fine with me.
No, this one was just a work of fiction.
It's totally made up.
You're wrong. We lied. It was all false.
It's
I love every way he says it. He needs to make more.
We made it up.
He needs to make more. And we need to YouTube that clip off of that show we watched where how to sell drugs online fast.
Oh
They
yeah.
did the Beyond Belief.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I forgot.
That was so good.
I forgot that show, How to Sell Drugs Fast. They actually have a scene where dead ass
He recreated a Beyond Belief.
like Jonathan Frakes comes out and you're like, is he on the show?
And then don't forget, this show is translated into English. It's made for Germany.
The show is made in Germany.
For
So-
German Netflix.
So he comes out and you're like, wait, is he really there? He comes out out and dead ass does a whole scene like it's real fact or fiction.
But then he's like,
but he's doing the breakdown of their drugs business.
Yeah. Oh.
Is it fact or fiction? We made it up. And he's like, would they really do this shit? Is it real?
Season 1 was the other guy.
Oh yeah, you're right. They have his picture, but it's not Johnny.
It's not Johnny. It's not Johnny.
They made it up.
They made it up. They completely erased Josh Brolin.
Our writers got you this time.
It's a mind fuck. Oh God, the OA. Worst shot.
You cannot stop a shooting with interpretive dance. Hey, y'all chill.
He's getting really upset to see her old ass letting down.
Why? It's weird that everybody's wearing red.
Yeah.
It's like an episode of Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
On terribly sci-fi.
No, the doctor scrubs in this show always
you're like, why are all these handmaids about to do surgery on each other?
And then you know the doctor never once switched his program over to scrubs. He always just wore his uniform. He's like red surgical scrubs.
Ew. Yeah. He's like not my color.
And panache.
He was like, not my color. He's like, red on red on red. I'm not Cardi B. I'm not a blood on hood day. Just no reason to look like this. Look, oh God, that beanie. He has no hair.
He looks like he's ready for Coachella.
Oh my God! I hope he kept that hat just for these events. He's like, well, I was invited to Burning
Standing
Man.
ovation? Fuck you, Riker.
I beg your pardon.
I love the little bench they added in for Wesley.
I love that you said "fuck you" when they clapped, which was Picard's exact energy.
Like, you fucking asshole.
Picard's exact energy was "fuck you" for clapping.
Riker jumped right to his feet and started a standing ovation.
And his exact energy was "fuck you" for drawing attention to me.
Like, you knew I just had a heart transplant.
I don't want anyone to know that I had a medical
emergency
situation of any kind. I am a man. I am a European man.
A man in command. So you're not allowed to show him this.
I am a man from Europe. We eat extremely soft sandwiches and then we die.
From a very old, very French family. Oh, anyone is a winner.
We eat sandwiches without crust.
And sing Frere Jacques while climbing elevator shafts.
And then we claim to be hard as shit. Despite the fact that we wear blouses on a regular basis.
Oh God, he has so many blouses.
This man owns more blouses than me. Neither of our blouse collections are as extensive as Jean-Luc Picard. Oh. I'd be like,
fact or fiction?
Beyond belief. Fact.
I will make you guys mix the beginning.
Hosted by Jonathan Frakes.
An accomplished director and producer.
Where substance is disguised as illusion, and the only explanations are unexplainable. Can you separate truth from fantasy? To do so, you must break through the web of your experience and open your mind to things beyond.
Now you have to tell us, is this one real? Or did our writers?
Executive producer Dick Clark.
What makes something true and what makes it false?
Ambiguity.
It's often difficult to tell. Each week we explore.
Yeah, I could read today.
I couldn't. I was looking right at it, and I knew the word too.
Open to multiple interpretations.
My brain just was all of a sudden.
Your brain just refused to let it out.
And look at it from all angles. Still the same.
I knew it was.
Tonight,
I had already
you'll see
figured
stories
that out.
walk the border between fact and fiction. At one
It's
point, they
literally
may
a
seem
Y,
to you
a
at the
T,
next
an
moment,
M, a B, an
false.
I, a G, an
We'll tell you
M,
which is
a
which at
T,
the
a
end of our
Y.
show. Of course, there is one thing
I love it.
they will all have in common.
I don't know why this is one of the rare times I can see it. You know me, I hate patterns, but sometimes I can see them.
True archaeological find is like winning the lottery. It boosts your ranking to the top of the world's collections and attracts visitors
Hey,
to your
y'all.
facility from all over the world.
Let's see.
That's why every
7.
great discovery must be
I just see
painstakingly authenticated. When an exhibit like this passes the strongest tests of experts, it's both an historical and financially rewarding experience.
I'm jamming on my tea
It can
right
also
now.
be a frightening one.
I'm getting a
We're
little
about
sick.
to find out.
I have to take my pill today.
Oh no!
As the
I know.
curator for the museum,
As
I was asked to
the
accompany our
curator.
director to the private studio
accent
of
is
Marcel
fantastic.
Ducroix.
Master
Ducroix
de
had an
quoi?
esteemed reputation as a collector of rare and valuable discoveries. But if his claim was correct this time, we would be looking at his greatest discovery of all. This, of course, did not stop Emile, our director, from being his brusque, rude
His
self.
wife's G-spot.
The appointment was for 3 o'clock, Monsieur Ducroix.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, gentlemen. I was asleep. I haven't been feeling
Thank
well
you.
lately. But there she is, the Princess Ferentiti.
That guy just pushed her.
Untouched since she was wrapped 300 years before Christ. When
Just
you
on
have
his
been doing
dining
this work
table.
For as long as I have, you learn to contain your emotions when
No
confronted
plastic
by
wrap,
something
nothing.
momentous. Yet my art.
Oh, and he has not no gloves?
He's
Doesn't
not-
touch
he's
it with
not
his bare
opening it.
hands? He was 300 years older than Jesus, nigga.
This dude's been sick for weeks. The other guy's been sick for weeks.
His bare hand touched it. No respect.
And finally, I knew Emile would ask me the most important question of all, and I would have
Rich
to
dudes just be ridiculously
Well,
callous.
Daniel, what do you think?
It's authentic. Of course, it's authentic.
I'm not going to share it right now. Well, I can't do the
How
group
did this
one,
priceless relic come into your
so I
possession?
will do a group one later.
I am unable to divulge that.
Because I'm already
You
talking.
must trust that it is mine to do as I wish. You can see that the
He
paperwork.
got sick from something that was
Right.
sealed in that fucking
He shouldn't have
sarcophagus.
opened. He shouldn't have opened the sarcophagus. He got a sarcophagus curse.
Not even a curse, just whatever bug was in there from when that pharaoh died.
He's gonna turn up. Hey, he's gonna turn up into a possessed person like in that season of Angel.
There were still final checks to be done, and we had to
That's
wait
my
for
wild
the
guess,
availability of
but it's
embalming
beyond belief.
experts. At the time, the museum took possession of the princess.
They just left her open.
According to the cleaning lady who was working there,
No glass over it.
something very strange.
300 years older than Jesus.
Which is exactly, they would put glass over it. Because dust. It did not survive over 2,000 years in the deserts of Giza.
Excuse me,
And she would not have been a white bitch. I'm sorry.
You don't know.
Floating? She's
Oh
floating.
yeah, I met her at Comic-Con in LA.
sir, I swear I'm telling
Michelle
you.
Nichols.
I don't imagine things. I saw this woman.
It was amazing.
Beautiful
In fact, my
woman.
best friend made sure I met her. She hit me up. She was like, "Get down here, bitch, before she leaves."
And by the time you got there, wasn't her son looking like, I'm done with this shit? Mom, let's leave.
He was like packing up these pictures. But I came at just the perfect time because I came at the time when she was like giving away free shit to the true ones. I got an extra picture.
I quit.
She gave a guy, he was like, he came up, he was like, I don't have any money, but I just wanted to tell you that you're amazing. And I've loved you for so long. And she said, which is your favorite picture here?
And then
And he was like, this one. And she signed it for him and gave it to him. I'm saying that last day, that you do your rounds. That's why I came out with the big old bag, and everyone was like, "How you got all this stuff?" And I was like, "I walked around."
You just need to get there early enough and have the time to hit all the booths.
Yep, you just walk around all the booths the last day, talking to everybody. You don't have to have a lot of money the last day of a Comic-Con.
No.
You could be poor.
I got those 2 loot boxes for $10.
Remember, I got his hair at an extra discount that was expensive. It's 100% human hair. I just went,
Very reliable.
walk past.
And now I wear that like 2-3 times a week at least.
You're saying
Free gift.
it's a little odd. That's all. Yes, it's odd. They're probably watching.
They were like, we talked to those guys several times. I was like, was it today? Welcome back. Oh yeah, Comic-Cons are great, but I'll tell you, if you go, even if you go all 3 days, save most of your money for the last day, because that's when everything that was $400 the first day is going to be $50. Do not spend your money on posters. You can order posters online. You can get posters at little comic book shops in your neighborhood. Don't fall for it. You love posters. You love comic books. There are people who sell that stuff near your home. I mean, I know I love it too. I collect posters and comic books. They're all over our house.
Literally only if the person who drew it
is there.
Signing
Unless the person who made it is there to sign it, do not buy that stuff. Spend your money on costumes, leather, hair, shit that costs hundreds of dollars that is now on sale for $50.
Because it costs way more to
ship it all back home. They live hundreds of miles away, and it's going to cost them hundreds and thousands of dollars to ship all that shit back home. Furniture, things that are like ceramic, that you're like, that costs $600. If nobody buys that, they're not going to want to send that back. They're going to be selling it for $150 on Sunday. So, if you like nerdy stuff, go to Comic-Cons with your money in your wallet and just hold on to it, shopping around. Put your list. See you. I'll follow you later.
There in the coffin was the woman whose ghost was haunting the museum. It cannot be.
No, it really can't be.
I contacted the police that same evening. Within a week, they arrested Marcel Ducroix for the murder of a beautiful young woman he had met in a local camp. He had hit her over the head with a blunt object, causing a gash on her forehead. He then wrapped her body and placed it in the coffin. Under interrogation, Ducroix answered every question except one. Where was the real body of Princess Parentiti? That still remains a mystery.
Oh my God! So he disposed of an ancient corpse.
Do you love Reese's? Do you love Reese's Pieces?
Historical value.
Well, if we got a deal for you,
To stash his
Reese's
dead.
with pieces.
Side
Sort of like
piece.
a buy one get one free inside the thing you just got. Not sorry.
That seems like
Reese's.
something somebody would do. Thank you for the light.
Dave is a no-nonsense man.
Hey, welcome.
He's the kind of guy who knows where his food
That seems like someone would totally do.
Free, and knows how to take care of himself.
You ruin an ancient historical artifact so that nobody finds out about your side piece.
You just turned it down in the show. Why not turn it down on the TV?
Because no one wants to hear commercials.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
It's like, I'm saving us all.
Your kindness knows no bounds.
I'm a merciful leader. That's what they always say about me. IMDb TV through Amazon is actually pretty worth it because you have to watch commercials, but you get to watch a lot of stuff. I wouldn't pay for it, but I'll watch it for free.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie, I need to smoke. Yeah, I'm procrastinating on smoking because my throat hurts and I don't want to.
Oh.
I really need my edibles made. But last night I was tired from putting everything up and everything, and I cleaned a little bit.
Of an overstressed staff. The exhibit turned out to be an elaborate hoax designed to hide a horrible crime. Did the physical description of the ghost match the woman in the coffin? Did this story of the mummy really happen? Or are
Did
we
it really
keeping the
happen?
truth under wraps?
Oh, the puns.
We'll find out whether this story is
Oh.
true or false at the end.
Oh,
of our
was it
show.
under wraps?
A security guard
'Cause
is
it's a mummy.
terror in the face are beyond belief, fact or fiction.
It takes a lot to get into an office building these days. ID cards, security
It's a
passes,
mummy
code
joke.
boxes, special keys. But the most reliable security device of all is a dedicated human being. Someone like Vic Purnell. He had a perfect record at Dexter Industries. No incident had ever
Yeah, I'm
occurred
the kind
on
of
his
person where
watch.
if I had unlimited
So when
wealth,
Vic wasn't
I'd be
actually
doing dumb
involved in a
shit like
security
hiring
check,
him
he was reading about things that
to
would make
do
him a
my
more effective person. and
outgoing
employee.
voicemail message.
Yes,
You
Vic
thought you were
Purnell
calling Gwen.
takes pride in his
So I
work.
fooled you. $30,000 well spent.
It's late Tuesday afternoon. Vic Purnell is training a new security guard.
Sometimes it's not enough to get the doorknob. You gotta throw your whole weight against the door. You're like that. You understand? Yeah, there's no shortcut in business, Wes.
I paid the price.
I was about to say, see that punishment you got? God don't like ugly.
Wes, you're gonna do real
Catch
well
the
around
popcorn
here.
in my lung.
Healthcare benefits.
God
lots
was
of
like,
room for
stop
advancement.
it.
Even
That's
though
not
it's still
ugly.
under
That's brilliant.
construction, That vault is fully operational.
And then Beyond Belief
Contains
music
computer
plays.
secrets that are worth a lot of money on the open market.
Looks real secure to me.
Yeah, well, we've got 3 cameras, state-of-the-art laser alarm system. Here's the control box. This key disarms the alarm if the system should misfire. Not that that is ever going to happen. I designed the system myself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You must be some kind of genius.
No, it's not that. I just know a few things. It's amazing what you can find in books.
I can just read.
Regular ass security guard.
He's like, I'm not a genius. I can just read.
15 years in the business. Not a single break-in or act of vandalism.
Do you think our scale for genius is too low or too high?
Later that night, Vic Purnell ran his last monitor check and was ready for a cup of coffee and his latest book.
I think it's a little green, but I think it'll work out okay.
Your security's not impenetrable if you only have 3 fucking cameras.
Southwest quadrant doors are secure, sir.
Good job. Did you use your shoulders?
Oh, what the fuck?
Blow your brains out. I guess I didn't use my shoulder, Vic. Perfect record. Ooh, bye-bye.
Okie dokie. Artichoke.
Very helpful like disabling the alarm. What's that?
You can't step me.
Hey, Vic! Let's try door number 1.
Update my computer.
Oh, what a score.
Oh, yeah, this stuff's gonna bring us a ton of cash. In a few days, we'll
Share
sit on
what?
a beach
My
in
edible.
Bahamas. Who's your big? Hey, Vic,
Oh,
look
we're
at it this
sharing.
way. Records are made to be broken. I just broke yours. Good security guard never would have hired me. Maybe you're just getting old, lazy, fat.
Vic Purnell, the
Ah.
security guard whose hobby was reading, was watching his final chapter play out. Bound and gagged, he couldn't move
I
out
did.
of his chair to protect his wife.
I got it shared on
But then,
Twitter. But
I like this too. Come
on, this way. What is this?
You're like, it's magic.
Hey, I got cut.
You know, if it weren't for the lights in the building going on and off, we would have just passed right by. It's been a power surge, or maybe they just short-circuited something when they disabled the alarm. Yeah, maybe it was something. Whatever it was. My record is still perfect.
No, it's not. They broke in. You caught them.
He's creepy.
Oh, he was reading The Power of Telekinesis. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden he can have telekinesis. That's how telekinesis works. If you didn't know.
Why settle for less?
He's creepy.
You have power.
That's what I do know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much.
Just do it.
Coming right up. All right.
It's been a while since I've done this.
How exciting is that? Do you love
Damn it.
Reese's? Reese's Pieces?
Well, if we got a deal for you, we're making Reese's with pieces. Sort of like a buy one, one free.
There,
Inside
finally.
the thing you just got. Not sorry, Reese's.
And snakes and stones never broke my bones, so Alexa, play the new Taylor Swift. You need to calm down. You've been so loud.
What really happened here? Was there some sort of electrical short behind those exploding lights? Perhaps the crooks caused the short when they tampered with the security system. That the building had never experienced wiring problems in the past. Is it logical to assume such a coincidence could happen at the exact same time Vic was experimenting with telekinesis? Do you believe this story of top security? Or are we trying to sneak one past him?
We'll find out whether this story
Or are we
is
trying to
true or
sneak
false
one
at the
past
end of our show. Next, a student spends a night of horror in a cemetery. Are beyond belief fact or fiction?
How much money would it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery? $50? $100? It's a lot of money to some people. For example, a struggling high school student. But what is it about a graveyard that makes most of us hesitate in the offer? Do we actually believe that there are spirits and ghosts
He's stuck
that
into
haunt
the
the burial
graveyard.
ground? Melissa
Redlands
doesn't
one
believe
time,
in
one on top
ghosts or
of the hill.
spirits. She believes
My
in
friend's like,
picking up
"Let's go."
some easy money. And she is about to earn every penny.
And I was like,
You don't have to sneak into graveyards. They're
do when they lock the gate and have car control.
I'm like, they're public property. Or like, I mean, they're open to the public.
Yeah, that doesn't make them public property. They're open.
But
they're open to the public during operational hours.
Well, that's what I meant when you. I meant that what I was saying is what my response was based on thinking you were talking about the daytime. That's why I was saying I didn't understand what you meant at first, because I'm like, you can go to cemeteries. I'm like, I don't understand why you would need to sneak in when you can just walk into the cemetery. That's what I was saying.
I can't believe you guys. You're so superstitious.
You guys know who's buried in that cemetery, don't you?
Yeah, dead people. Lots of them.
Or one of those dead people just happens to be.
Like, I think the point of not
He's
sleeping at a cemetery is just like
a
he's
serial
rude.
killer. Murdered 22 teenage girls and buried them under his house. He was
Like,
caught,
yeah, like
executed,
you're just sleeping on
buried
someone
in
else's
that
property.
cemetery
People
right
own it.
there. Row 8.
Didn't he pay a lot for that?
Grave number
Even though it's not a lot of amount of space.
I
They do
know
own it.
the story.
Oh, what? And you don't believe?
No, I don't believe it. It's just some stupid, scary story made up by a stupid, scary-looking person like you.
Okay. I'll give you $100 to sit out there on Lister's grave for 2
Oh,
hours.
well, they added emotes.
Huh? How about it, Melissa? You got the guts or you chicken?
I wouldn't do it for 1,000. You're on, but you better
That's why
have a.
So
All
long.
right. We shall see.
Now, if only we could add response gifts.
Here's what you gotta do. After the 2 hours are up, you take the knife and you stab it into
Just
Lister's
happen to
grave.
have a giant knife.
That's how we'll know you're there.
He has a fucking Bowie knife.
touch, okay? Stop worrying, Crystal. There's nothing in there but.
See, I worry about guys who look like that and carry Bowie knives in their trucks.
Yeah, he looks like a killer.
I'm Wilbur Lister and I'm hungry for blood. Bye.
Right? Could it be more 90s? Could her shoes?
Okay, Wilbur. They say your grave is towards the big oak tree.
To be 90s and punk.
Kids carved that skull on your headstone.
Alright, got my thing
Not
back
pretty at
going.
first, Wilbur.
Had to update it. That was
$100
annoying.
Tell Dustin that I'm still alive and they're still dead.
I'm Lister and I want you.
So lame. She hung up. You made her hang up. I hate you.
That's a $20 cell phone call. Well, kids didn't carve that skull on his headstone. That was there.
Oh, that's cute. Serial killer they put to death on Valentine's Day. Are you in there, Wilbur? Because I'm going to be spending a couple hours here with you, whether you like it or not.
Why?
Because the douchebag who looks like a serial killer
Well,
offered
Wilbur,
her $100
looks like our
to set
date's
up for
almost
2 hours.
over.
$100. I see.
And I'll be $100
In
richer.
1996.
You're never going to leave here.
Real cute, Dustin. All right, where are you?
Here's the question, you guys. Does someone deserve to die for sleeping in a cemetery?
And she's not even
Not gonna
sleeping,
work.
she's
You're
just
not
sitting
gonna
there.
scare me out of that $100,
Still,
so you may as
we're
well
spending
come
the
out
night there.
now.
Where's your big fucking knife?
Where's Dustin?
He's right here next to me. I swear.
You stop.
See, I told you he was there.
Tell him I'm leaving because my 2 hours are up.
She's leaving.
Hey, tell her not to forget to stab the neck in the grave so we know you were there.
You're not going anywhere. I told you. I won't let you leave.
Did you phone?
No.
Yes, from the radio.
Where?
What was the answer?
No more calls, Melissa.
Hoes before bros! Hoes before bros! I love that she couldn't pull the knife out of her own jacket and get up.
It wasn't the knife holding her down.
It was in her, when the camera went up, the knife was in her jacket. I mean, it was supposed to also be a magical force, but see,
Oh.
Knife is stuck right through her coat. She pinned herself to the grave.
She's an idiot. Wow.
Poor Melissa.
poor
Was it the
Melissa.
ghosts of the graveyard that did her in? Or did she scare herself to death by unknowingly plunging the knife into the hem of her coat, trapping her in place and causing her imagination to take over in the dark? Do you think this story of terror in the cemetery is real? Or do you have
Even
grave
if it's
doubts?
real,
Find out
she
whether
deserves
this
to die.
story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, eyewitnesses claim to see a giant
Even if it's
commit
real,
murder
she
on
deserves
beyond
to die.
belief, fact or fiction.
Oh yeah.
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Like,
I stand 6'4". This life-size Harlem Globetrotter Pascal Frenchy Fleury is 7'3". The Guinness Book of World Records lists Robert Pershing Wadlow as the world's tallest man
oof.
at 8'11" inches.
Yep. 8
Yet
foot
when you
11.
read the writings of history, you can't help wonder if some men were even taller. How tall was Goliath, Paul Bunyan? And how about all those giants that populate ancient fairy tales? In this story, there may be a man that doubles the size of the tallest man in the world. That
Has
is,
anyone here ever met a
you
giant?
believe the eyewitnesses.
Like someone who actually has gigantism? I have. I've met two.
When you're a cop, you have to investigate everyone's murder, even if the murder victim is a man you may personally despise. The morning I was called to this particular crime scene, I didn't know who the dead man was.
It's not easy
yet.
life.
I was just given an address. But I was about to be reminded that the victim was a creep, a liar, and a wife beater.
Welcome,
And in
y'all.
my opinion, he also
Thank you
murdered
for the
his wife
thumbs up.
a couple of years ago. He got off.
Thank
due
you
to
for the
an extensive
likes.
legal team
Don't forget to
working
like and
judge
follow my tops
and an
too.
incompetent prosecutor. He liked to brag about how he was found not guilty. But 8 o'clock this morning,
So
he was
far we
found
have
dead.
the guy who killed his side piece and replaced an ancient mummy with her side piece's body, and we don't know where the mummy went.
Weird thing is though,
Mhm.
The girl who scared herself to
Maybe the
death by
victim
pinning
got
herself to
one
a
and
grave.
left just to be safe.
Was there another one I'm forgetting?
It's a bad
Yeah,
job.
which one was in the middle?
Where did he die?
balcony, sir.
See, you don't remember either.
Got a cause of death, Felix?
Yeah, somebody broke his neck. I'd say the time of death was around 6 a.m.
Whoever did it had to be a very powerful man. Got an ID on the deceased?
George Delarose. He owned a couple of restaurants out in the valley.
George Delarose. That's the guy who was tried for murdering his wife about a year ago.
I remember. He beat that.
Yeah. Best defense money could buy. Spot